So, welcome back. We're gonna be doing a little bit of testing of the new waste management maintenance and all that good stuff, and I already have a lot of problems to show you. Right, hello. If you're new, do not subscribe to this channel, do not like this video if you're new here. First, enjoy the content, and then if you see if it fit, please then subscribe and all that good stuff. If you are returning here from abroad, from far away, and you actually saw this channel before, if you like the content, like it. If you didn't, dislike button is also nice. I don't know if you can report the channel, but let's not talk about that. Right, so, Bugs Bunny. Oolykee found the Bugs Bunny. I'm gonna show you now what the Bugs Bunny actually is. We have a problem with the... we have a couple of fires. This was kind of expected. Fire happened in the... Oh, we're actually out of money. That's also not a problem because we are importing electricity. We're producing our own. How much electricity we are importing? Actually, not only that much, but actually none. We can export fuel. Let's go a little bit less. Wait, what? 10% maybe. Let's see if this is gonna level off. Yeah, let's go with 10%. We have a problem with fuel. So we had two buildings burned down. One of them is this pumping station that pumps all the dinosaur juice into our refinery, and the second one that burned down was this one here. The first one, I don't even know why it burned down. It shouldn't have. We do have a little bit of a fuel issue, but I already found this out, so hopefully this is not gonna cause a lot of problems. I will mitigate this fuel thing straight away. I already put in place the oil imports. I will just put these fuel imports over here. So all the... I can put another one. Let's go with... Actually, this one already has dinosaur juice in. This one has 4 tons. Let's dump this cargo, remove you from the list, and let's go and tell this guy here, go to the border crossing, get some fuel. What's the most important fueling station in the country? It's probably this one here because it has so many vehicles here, but anyway, we'll deal with this now. The things are already in place. Like we have the crude oil being imported by our distribution office. We have a lot of trucks on the way, substituting our own mining with the... do we really? Hybrid refinery, unload to 30%. What is its capacity? 130% is way too low. Let's go to 80-90%. They're gonna send more trucks there then. Anyway, so what's the bug? Let's talk about the bug. So 3 minutes took Oolykee to announce the bug and then not talk about it. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be fixing the fuel issue here. The population is recovering greatly. I'm really happy with population recovery. We implemented a lot of positive changes. The police stations did resolve most of the crime. We still have decent amount of crime being resolved. The problem is that crime processing, which also wasn't in place, but overall happiness is growing and productivity is growing, so I think the situation will be resolved as we go on. The problem was with the buildings burning down. We lost 2 buildings, not too significant. For example, one of them is the uranium processing plant, which this area mostly doesn't work yet because of the population problems, but we are recovering that. We need over 22,000 people, 21,000 people for this to work properly. This is where we lost electricity to one of our Spanish nuclear power plants over here. So yeah, anyway, when you rebuild a building, it doesn't connect to electricity grid. This is what I found out. So for example, here we have electricity in the substation. As you can see here, electricity is in a substation. Why do we have a problem with finances? I actually don't know this. Let's resolve this financial issue by doing this. You go and export the trains, and this factory at least is recovering quite nicely. We rebuild all the buildings that are lesser quality to a higher quality buildings. We even have some free space, which I'm probably gonna have to fill in with the fill in with the residential buildings, but we're gonna cross that bridge when we come to it. So anyway, we had a building burned down. That would be the uranium processing plant. That would be this one here. It burned down. It says that it's without power supply. Okay, so you don't have power. There's 2 substations close to it. Both of the substation has power. You can see here that it goes and no power is being used because factories are not working. And this one also has power. Continuing on, another building that burned down that I just removed with the demolition offices. And then just rebuild it after that, and it's fully rebuilt, is this pumping station. These are the only 2 buildings that I lost to fire in last couple of years, I would say even years. So we didn't lose any other buildings. I rebuilt the substation because I thought there's an issue with the substation. This one was connected to this substation here. I was like, okay, there's some mess with the range, but guess what? It's not. It's actually issue with the building. So what we're gonna have to do now is rebuild the whole freaking building. So this building is useless. So this is absolutely useless. I'm gonna now listen to this. This is gonna be actually extra fun. Extra fun part is that you can't really build a new building because we don't have a pipe capacity for that. We're actually gonna have to remove stuff from here first. Probably a little bit of this, a little bit of this. And these things have been removed now. I need to put it as a priority to be removed. This. And let's go with this because I'm gonna totally skip this. I'm not gonna be focusing on this the whole day. The second thing is the uranium processing plant, which again, this is not a problem because we have uranium hexafluoride here in vast quantities. We have 93 tons of uranium hexafluoride, and as you know, we get 5 to 1. That would be like 20 tons, or sorry, 24, no, sorry, 45 tons of nuclear fuel. We can, no, wait, what? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with me? This would be 20 tons, yes, as we initially said, like 15 to 20 tons of nuclear fuel, which is an enormous amount, so this is not a big deal for me, but we're still gonna have to remove this building because it's not connected to electricity. We can test it first here. I'm pretty sure that, well, building a brand new building is definitely gonna help, but this is really annoying. It's a bug, maybe it's a feature, who knows these days with 3 division. Anyway, I'm gonna be covering a couple of other things. Traffic jams, yeah, there's a lot of them happening. All right, another bug. If you ticked on your farm when you were waiting for the farm to be finished, if you ticked on the farm that you want to be notified when it's rebuilt, it actually has the notify me when reconstructed as well, so it's gonna get these stupid messages that your farm was rebuilt, which absolutely makes no sense. So whatever, you know, 3 division problems. So yeah, there's a couple of issues, like I said, happening around. You can see this guy here. It's not blocking any traffic, but he does genuinely lack fuel. I have a truck on the way. I did create separate line truck delivering crude oil. Are you actually? Yeah, 4.2 tons, seriously? Yeah, but because of the financial issues, we couldn't import that. That's fine. That's too many criminals, traffic jam again, that would be this one. Electricity problem, let's, of course, 3 division and the messaging system, always fun. Electricity problem, this looks like we have quite few electricity problems. Is it still a problem? Yeah, it is. So let's see where the problem lies. Do we have electricity problem? It's blinking, it's going up and down. It is a little bit of a problem because let's see if this is creating. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop exporting electricity. So should we import? Yeah, we can import for the stability of the grid. I think it's better to import a little bit of electricity just to stabilize the grid. You can see here that we're importing 18 megawatts of power, but that's gonna drop down. Always when you start importing, it goes all the way to maximum for a long period of time, but you can see here that then kind of equalizes to what you should be. I think they're prioritizing import, not all the way, not to 100%, because we are only importing up to 1.8 megawatts, but you can see here that we're getting 10 megawatts, so that's 5 times more than we expect. But then we have then we won't. But I think that's not bad because it's a good for your grid stability. Now financially, I'm not too bothered by finances at the moment because we are exporting decent amount of stuff. We will have a couple of imports with crude oil, but that's only until we finish the, well, first of all, processing some of the oil from here. They're not blocking everything, at least. We need to remove the... Oh, what are you doing? This is reconstruction. So here, I'm gonna pause this. You see here the notify me when finished. This is for reconstruction. Because this is obviously 3 division just copy-paste the screen from construction, because this is construction screen. They just named it... Sorry. They just copy-pasted it and named it a reconstruction screen. This is not a reconstruction screen, this is construction screen. They just named this button differently, but they actually copy paste everything. And if this building initially had notify me when finished, now all of new farms or whatever I pressed as a notify me when finished, it's gonna be creating problems for us in the future. Well, be creating messages in the future, which we so don't want. But hey ho. Hopefully they're gonna fix this. Any other problems we may have? No, we had a couple of traffic jams here. I think most of these messages are obsolete now. I did check new ones and I wanna be on top of the new ones. But you can, population is recovering nicely. I'm fine with that. You can see here that we have a little bit of a problem. Why are you not moving? Because they're totally yeah, look at the grass going through the roads here. Hey ho, you beggars can't be choosers. These guys here should be getting the first drops of fuel because it's the closest one. Where are you? Come on, Scooby-Doo. Oh, it's just delivering. Now look at these, all these fueling icons now. Oh, you're kidding me. Ha ha. All these fueling. What are you doing? This is the small forge. Okay, I'm gonna stop this process because we are rich enough. We don't have to rely on Chibovo to supply us with all the steel in the world like he did so far. We don't have to prove to anybody that we were producing all the steel for all the railroads in our little Canadian communist paradise on our own. Anyway, the trucks are gonna stop having the fueling icon now because we're gonna be supplying them with fuel. I'm gonna have to just from time to time monitor when the fuel is delivered and see that it actually has 19 tons of fuel, at least something. Let's see, where is this truck? Oh, this is the freaking hell are you going? The hell is this guy doing? Huh, maybe he ran out of fuel or something, but that's ironic and funny. Yeah, anyway, so what I wanted to say is that we're resolving the fuel. Where is he? He's going to refuel. There's some fuel here. Okay, fair play. Not a fair play, screw you. Right, also screw 3 Division, because, like, this is absolute mess. What they're doing here is just a nonsense. Like, come on, they're not even making a new window. They're just copy-pasting stuff and expect that there's not gonna be a problems. But hey, traffic jams, shit. I was like, what the hell, why is there a traffic jam here? Well, it's here because they actually had fuel for the locomotives. They don't anymore. At least, does locomotive? Yeah, locomotive is at least focused on exporting. Anyway, another problem, fuel problem, who knew? But again, this is caused by the 3 Division and their, well, I don't know, incapability of, you know, doing their jobs or something, because this is just absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, beggars can be choosers, and obviously we are beggars here because we beg for a normal game, and we get this. Right, what I wanted to do in this episode is continue recovery. Financially, I think, get a loan. This is not, I'm not proving anything with this gameplay, this is just me having fun, which actually it's supposed to be constantly. I'm supposed to be constantly having fun. It's just sometimes I, you know, focus too much on actually succeeding in the game, and that sometimes causes other problems that, you know, shouldn't exist. So Oolykee sometimes, you know, doesn't focus on the most important thing, and that was having fun, me having fun. Why are these fields not harvested? Well, probably they're harvesting the bigger ones first. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... Yeah, we talked about this. This is something that I'm gonna do, but I think it's... Oh, I didn't show you what I'm building here. I'm building central chemical storage. I even built a nice fence around it, and it has the gates. They turn it in the right direction. I even turn it in the right direction. So we're gonna have a central chemical storage over here. I'm gonna unify all the chemical plants. They're going to be producing chemicals, and I'm going to be delivering all the chemicals here and then distributing them from here. Actually, I think I'm going to need 2 distribution offices for this, but that's fine. Again, I'm having fun. Most important thing in the world, having fun. So yeah, I'm definitely having fun here. Not stressed at all. All jokes aside, definitely having fun. Right, so I'm probably gonna do a time lapse now because almost 16 minutes I'm talking nonsense. We're gonna be finishing central chemical storage. I did experiment with something else. I did assign all these bus construction offices to do the building remodeling. Unfortunately, you can see here that a lot of them require concrete for the refurbishment or maintenance. All of them require concrete. So how it seems at the moment, the most important things, or I will work on this right now. So what you are guys gonna have to do, or at least entertain the idea of, you're gonna have to entertain the idea of having the refurbishment office in your, where is this truck? Oh, it's not even close. It's close-ish. The office that is only responsible for rebuilding your city. So this is what I'm gonna focus now. I'm just gonna do the construction offices. Port Elgin construction office is gonna be Port Elgin reconstruction office. So yeah, you see everything that I did so far, it's gonna be exactly the same. We're just not gonna have a construction office that is dedicated to the city. That's the construction offices point, the big construction projects that I have. And now with this rebuilding and demolition, it makes even more sense to have something like this. Anyway, I'm gonna be redoing these vehicles in these offices. I'm gonna be removing some of them. I'm gonna be adding some of them, and these offices are gonna be responsible. They need a lot of the perfect thing, like how many vehicles they're gonna need. If you go for what the hell is this? That was the only one that was actually delivering concrete. Why isn't it delivering? Because I did this. I totally forgot that some of the buildings require concrete. So let me show you this. When you need to reconstruct a building, this is just a department store. 5 tons of bricks, 2 tons of boards, 6 tons of steel, and 20 tons of concrete. You can see the concrete kind of stands out here, so that means we're gonna have to have 3 flatbed vehicles for 2 concrete mixers, and they're pretty big concrete mixers. So this is going to be more or less the setup of flatbeds. I think some of them will require machine parts. Usually it's 1, so I think 3 to 1. 3 flatbeds, 2 concrete mixer, 2 concretes, and 1 covered hull. And times 2, that's gonna be 12 vehicles, and then the rest of them are gonna have to be probably small scale construction vehicles, but also you can see that cranes are available that would be good to have because they can speed up the construction. Do we need for 200 workers cranes? Yeah, I think so, especially road cranes. I think road cranes would be better here. So this also kind of builds up to old Gala's idea, his plan, his ultimate satisfaction is to have actual montage or these big cranes and flatbed trucks instead of road cranes for new building constructions, and I 100% agree with that. I think Old Gala is genius. I thought so before, but even more so now. So, okay, I see a couple of problems happening and our population slowly dropping. We're gonna have to see what's the deal with that. So I'm gonna deal with that in a time lapse, and I'm gonna see you back in 5. Turum, 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 tum, tum. Yeah, how much, like 5,000 people have we lost now? Yeah, it's slowly falling, everything is falling apart, and yeah, why? Just because the rebuilt building didn't connect to electricity that actually had, it had double electricity, so we won't probably even be able to see if this would resolve the issue, so yeah, it's just... game is full of bugs, but I don't mind. I still enjoy playing it, and probably after this episode we're gonna start a new series, and we'll see. I'll decide what goes on from now on. I learned a lot. We can actually cover what I learned in this series. First of all, buildings under 90% of quality. I'm probably going to be unsubscribing from a lot of them. If you find anything, hit the comment section, let me know if there's any better ones. But for now, I don't think I'm going to be... I'm gonna be focusing on the buildings that have less than 90% quality, just because the game is such that... what the hell are you doing? Sorry, what? The guy is full of fuel? Ah, okay, you're going to that station, okay. That's fine. So I sent the truck to deliver fuel, and it actually couldn't deliver fuel because it didn't have fuel. We do have this one. Where are you delivering? Also somewhere else. Yeah, you're gonna have problems as well. Yeah, I think it's pretty much game over here. I mean, like, I can fix this easily, like get a couple of million loan, which we have at the moment, and you can see here that the fuel was delivered by this little guy, and I think there's a big tanker truck coming in, so this could be resolved, and then all the trucks over here will be refueled. At the same time, I need to micromanage trucks over here to receive fuel, and the ones over here that were kind of here, you can see that its fuel is being delivered, but it's still just a huge hits, and constantly it's just stressful for me to play this. There's so many stuff that I learned and I would like to change. For the let's talk about these things that will change. Higher quality buildings, police needs to be gradually improved, and I would expect you guys in the comment section to help out. Even now happiness is 73%, even though we lost 5,000 people or so. In the last 5 years I never had this high happiness and this high health of people, and yet we're still losing people. There's no notification for you that something is going wrong. I don't even know why people are dying. Is it heating or something? Is it food? All of those things, like there's no notification that people are hungry or anything like that, so the heating problem there was just now, but anyway, I think the whole system of notification, it doesn't matter, it's just me moaning about the stuff. Trains, something that I'm probably gonna do easy on in the next episode. What I will definitely focus on is the truck manufacturing. Škodas are gonna be first focus, just because they're so versatile, and as Pezzoni said, I believe it was Pezzoni, sorry if I'm mistaken, but KMZs, Kamaz trucks. As soon as you get Kamaz trucks, you need to start building them as soon as possible. So Škoda's building from the ground up as soon as possible. Next series, the money is going to be really important. There's so many things with the recycling and everything else that wants to destroy you. 3 division up your ass, trying to demolish everything that you build. It's just complete chaos. So it's hard enough as it is. So what I'm gonna be doing is focusing on getting those Vladimirs, Benjamins, you know, the money, 100 ruble bills, getting as many as them as we can, and try to make the people happy. Manufacturing industries are going to be key. They are the key. I think even chemical exports are not off the table, like literally producing chemicals and exporting them, having a small source of oil somewhere, even importing and then processing and exporting, and that's perfectly fine and legit way of at least in my book, to continue to earn money. So chemical plants initially probably is going to be something straight away turning it into something more productive, like clothing, farming, food, to replace the imports, all that stuff. Maybe starting with few small farms, maybe starting with one bigger one straight away. We'll see. I'll calculate that, how it goes, depending on how many workers, how they produce, you know, what's the most effective production chain, and then do high-end manufacturing like trucks is something that I want to focus on, because these trains that we're building here, we're not really using them. They're just good for money, but I'm pretty sure that we can get decent money exporting Škodas or some other trucks like that. We can import like Volkswagens and then export them cars, but again, this is just producing cars, something that I don't use. I would rather build flatbed trucks and the covered hull Škodas and then use them, because we need so many of them. And then Škodas, they have their own. Once you buy a brand of a car, then different models, it's easier, it's cheaper for you to get blueprints for a different model. So that's something that I'm gonna be focusing on. Something also that I found out, electricity. Construction materials, including steel, are not important in this game. You don't have to have steel industries. Yes, it's good for you to have it. Steel is expensive, but you don't have to have it. I don't have a single, except the magnificent steel works of Chibovo. This little guy here, I didn't build anything else outside of this little steel mill that was most of the time not even working. Everything was imported, and it's functioning. All the issues that we have, it's not steel related, it's different things, it's 3 division related, but yeah, blame others for our problems. What else? Loyalty is important. You need to watch your police, you need to watch your the court system, you need to watch your happiness. This needs to be in big bright colors, people's happiness. As soon as that keeps dropping, you're screwed. But anyway, all of this stuff that I just mentioned, we're gonna pay attention in the next series. But for now, I'm gonna say hey ho, this is 100 and something episodes of this series. I wouldn't be surprised that it's over 150. I think 158 or something like that. I really hope you enjoyed these, because for me it was a really great trip. In the next series I'm gonna try to do better. Hopefully you guys are gonna be sticking around and helping me with it. I'm gonna need kicking ass. Julian, I know that you're still watching, so thank you for all the criticism you have. Definitely helps. And you guys, see you in the next one. Bye bye.